What's up, fellas, and welcome to another mobile game showcase. Today I'm going to ask if you've ever tried Plague Incorporated. This game is a direct port from the Flash PC game, which was, I think, of the same name. There was a Flash game on Newsgrounds I would play that was like this. And this is the same version. It's just port to the iOS or whatever your tablet or Android device is, and it's the same thing, only it's more polished. There's more stuff to it. There's more news events. There's and it's simple. You just touch play, which is really simple controls, which is nice. This is a game you can play like 5-10 minutes to hours on end, because you can simply save and quit anytime. And what this is, Plague Incorporated, is, if you haven't played it, the Flash game, or heard of this, it's a game about slowly trying to infect the entire world with a deadly disease and then trying to kill them with your disease until you've infected every last soul on the planet and killed everyone. So yeah, how many games do you know of that are like that? Which is why it's awesome. It's by Ndemic Games. That's with an N. And it's free to play. If you buy the version, which is full version, which is like $1.99, $2.99, then you get some additional bonus genes to give you a slight edge, and you have access to the expansion, the Neuraxis Worm, which introduces new gameplay elements. But yeah, as I said, your goal is you start off with a simple virus, you put it in a country, and then you slowly try and evolve your virus to infect everyone in the world until everyone's infected, and then you try and kill them all before the world can fight back with cures and stop you. So yeah, it's different. It's a different kind of game that you don't really get to play, which is fun. You get different plague types. Different plague types have different benefits and different abilities. Let's play with Parasite. Different modes. The harder modes, they build a cure much faster, and if they build a cure, you're done, game over. And then easier modes, it's a lot easier and whatnot. And then normal, run of the mill. Name your disease. I'm gonna name this Parasite number 8. And if you've gotten the full version, you can unlock different genes that will give you different bonuses to your disease. For example, this one gives me bonus DNA when I de-evolve, and then this one gives me a bonus to all the environments. A minor one, but it gives me a slight edge. Well, let's get into it. It'll be easier to explain. Welcome to Plague Incorporated. You're a new parasite. To win, you must evolve and spread across the world, wiping out all humans in the ultimate plague. And then touch the country where you begin. I'm going to pause it. As you can see, it's the world of the map. And time will flow. And over time, it's a snowball effect. People slowly infected, depending on how infectious your disease is. And then over time, it snowballs until the entire world becomes red. And everyone's infected. And then you have to try and kill them. But you can't kill them too quick, because if you kill them too quick, then there'll be no infected people left to infect the healthy people. But if you wait too long to kill all the people, they will develop a cure and game over. Alright, so let's take a look. This is your disease. As you evolve, it changes. You got infectivity, severity, and lethality. Depending on what stat you choose, will affect these. The higher the infectivity, the better chance you have of spreading your disease. The more severe your disease is, the more likely it's going to get noticed, and more likely more countries are going to work together to stop your disease. The more countries that are developing the cure, the faster it gets developed. Lethality is how likely it's going to kill people. A nice newcomer tip is to keep severity and lethality as low as possible, so that way you have more time to infect people without getting noticed. It gives you more time. So here's how you evolve your virus. You get DNA points that you spend to unlock different stuff. Like you can get water bonus, so it's easier to spread across water in humid environments. Or you can get air. It makes it easier to go across plains or dry environments. You can also get like insects, make it easier for hot climates. You turn it into a bird flu if you desire. Symptoms determines what happens, what your disease does to your host. For example, I can do insomnia, so my disease makes it so people are more irritable and less productive. Or I can make it where it makes people cough and makes it more infectious. But keep in mind, down here, when you click on some, it's going to show you how much it increases your severity and lethality. And you don't want to get too many symptoms at first, because then people are going to notice the disease and start curing it. And abilities give you passive bonuses like drug resistance or heat resistance. If you have trouble spreading in cold environments, then you can get cold resistance. And every plague has a bonus. For example, parasite is more getting this. It's easier to, or it's harder for your disease to get noticed. And at the start of the game, you choose what country you want to start in, and depending on where you start in, you get a bonus. Like if I start in Greenland, my disease is cold resistant. If I start in hot area, it's heat resistant. And also another strategy comes in mind is you got to keep in mind some countries you can only reach by boat. For example, Greenland, you can only reach there by boat. So if Greenland ever shuts down its boat, its harbors, because it's noticed because you're a deadly disease, you'll never infect Greenland, and thus you'll get game over. I like to start in Egypt, because Egypt has both a plain and a harbor, so it's easier to spread out. Now let's put on play. Now if you see, this is the date and time. Period infected its first human, weak and used to hot temperaments. It must evolve in order to infect more people. Now as you can see, this is how many people you've infected, and this is how many people you've killed. And slowly over time, the world moves on, and more people will slowly get more infected and whatnot. And as you can see planes and boats moving around. If it's a red plane, that means there's an infected person on it. If it's a red boat, it means there's an infected person on it. And you can't tell yet because there's no infected, but as people get infected, you're going to start seeing red dots blow up all over the world, showing you how your disease is progressing. Yeah, pop orange DNA bubbles when they randomly appear to get bonus DNA, which you can use to evolve. These things will randomly show up over time on different countries. You just pop them by pressing it, and you get bonus DNA. And when you infect a new country, you get a red bubble that you can pop, and you can use that to get more bonus DNA. Now, here's news. Over time, as the world moves on, you get various Uh, News events. Some of them are just random, like euro at 3-month low against the dollar. It's just random, fun little news events to give you flavor for the game, flavor to how the world goes. But some events will alter the game. There's one where it's bird migration at all-time high. So if you were to get the bird infect dish transmit bonus, then your ability to infect people with birds is going to skyrocket. And there's other stuff to keep in mind, like there's a news event, scientists discover ways around coughing. So if you were to get coughing, your disease would be much easier to cure. Let's click on world. So if you click on this button, it shows you how many people in the world are healthy, how many people in the world are infected, and how many people are dead. If there are no infected people, then healthy people cannot be infected, and it's game over. But as long as you have an infected people person, then you can spread. And this pie chart will change depending on how well you're doing. And because my disease has not been noticed, there's no cure being made, and it's going to take more than 10 years for them to develop a cure. But as more countries start researching, the more countries researching, the faster your cure would be built up, and this will start going down to 5 years to 1 year to 150 days. And that's how much time you have to try and infect everyone and kill them all. And you got your various graphs and stuff if you're a graph nerd and whatnot. How many people right now I've only infected Egypt. And if it's going slow, you can fast forward to quickly move through the game and whatnot. Alright, I got some points, so I'm gonna grab this so it's a lot harder for people to know this disease. I'm gonna grab a boat, and let's grab I successfully evolved. Alright. And then it's a snowball effect. It exponentially increases, especially depending on how high your infectivity is. No, there's a random bonus. Oh, there's another one. Let's grab one more, and let's grab coughing. As you can see, because I'm a parasite, I'm less likely to notice, so even though I have coughing, I have no severity or lethality, so they will not notice me, but my effectivity is getting higher. Cool. And let's fast forward so you can see the spread, how the spread works. Canadians celebrate the anniversary of the famous Hayward Treaty when saw Alaska part of the Canadian Americans outraged. And various different news events will. Yeah, like I said, it gives you flavor for how the war's moving on. And, as you can see, Egypt has 225. To see how many people are infected in the country, you just tap on the country. To see how the world's doing, you just tap on the ocean. I see it's exponentially raising. You know what? Let's do. I feel like. Let's get air. And let's grab sneezing. Oh, that's really raising. But careful, don't always leave on the fast forward because sometimes it moves way too fast. Oh, there we go. Now I'm in Saudi Arabia.
Flight 291 is now boarding. All passengers, please proceed to gate 4.
to spread to Balkan states. Oh, spread there. Oh, as you can see, I got both infected, so, oh, it's infected England. I'm gonna get drug resistance, which improves my effectiveness in wealthy countries. And that's pretty much it. Yep. As you see, I don't know if you can tell, but there's a red line that's showing you the path people are taking. Oh, that's just infected America. And as you can tell, depending on how infectious your disease is, it's just gonna start spreading and spreading. My strategy is to be not noticeable and affect everyone, and then hit them hard. Oh, I don't know if you can tell, but Egypt's now almost fully red, which means... Actually, how full is... Oh, everyone in Egypt is infected. Awesome. Oh, another thing to notice. If you click on information, it tells you the information about the countries. So, I know it's a poor rural country, so I can grab transmit diseases that would affect that. Let's see, blood's good for that. Let's grab insect, why not? And again, this is... Oh. If your disease evolves something that you don't want, you can just... do I want... They still haven't noticed me, so... I guess I'll keep that for now. Yeah. Game is this simple. You just evolve your disease and try and infect everyone. And try and kill everyone. And depending on what your plague is, will change your strategy. Like the nanovirus is incredibly deadly, but... the whole entire world already is starting to develop a cure, so it brings in new strategies and new symptoms. And dang it, stop infecting so fast. Oh, look at that virus spread right there in the middle. Look at that. I think this is my favorite part of the game, just watching your disease slowly spread. You know what, let's grab one more U, and let's grab I don't know if I need that. Stupid apprentice. Let's grab a boat. So now I can't keep up with all the... Ooh, look at that spread. But yeah, like I said, this is my favorite part of the game, is just watching the disease spread and spread. And, do I want that? No, I don't. Well, yeah, this is the object game. You evolve your disease, you infect everyone, and you just kill everyone. And you can save and quit anytime, so this is another good game to play on the fly. And it's really fun. I highly recommend it. And it's a different kind of game. How often you get to play as a disease, how often you get to play as a plague, huh? Come on. You can even make the swine flu or the bird flu if you get the right symptoms, which is funny. You know what? I could use a cold resistant. Yeah, this one. The scientists. So make sure you don't get fever, otherwise they will jack up your cure chance. And another good thing about this game is, well, I haven't fast forwarded, so I can't really idle, but this is a fun game. You can pretty much just set your disease up and just watch the fun. Do I want that? Yeah, sure, why not? I mean, if I would have button play, it would go by much slower, and then I don't really have to do much. All I have to do is just pop bubbles, and that's it. The disease evolves itself, which is cool. There we go. Greenland's always annoying, in fact. And some people are dead from natural disasters, which is neat. Makes it feel like the world. And it's a fun, casual, laid-back game about being a plague master and killing everyone in the world. It's morbid, but it's fun. So I highly recommend it. Do I want cyst? Yeah, sure, why not? So yeah, I highly recommend it. Again, it's free to play. If you get the full version, you can support the developer by getting the full version, which is like $1.99 or $2.99, and then the expansion is like $1.99, which opens up a whole new mess of gameplay elements. I'm not even going to cover them. But unlocking the full version makes it so you can unlock bonus genes to alter your plague some more, and it's pretty neat. It's a game I don't really get to see very often. You always see like zombie games or puzzle games, but not often you get to manage the disease. Immune suppression. Do I want that? I don't want it just yet. I like the effect. Actually, how many people are left? There's 14 million people that are still healthy. Is every country infected? Let's find out. There are no healthy countries left. Well, there are no healthy countries left. You don't have to worry about land borders being closed or anything like that. So you can go all crazy on them. Let's go. What else do I want? I don't want to. You don't want to kill people off too quick, because then they can't infect anyone. You know what? I'm just gonna let it play out for a little bit. Oh, that's a pain in the butt to infect. Oh, there it goes. Oh, by the way, your goal is to kill every last human being. And you lose if just one healthy person survives and cannot be infected, or they finish the cure. See, I like Parasite because this time you can notice me that everyone's infected with a deadly disease, or soon to be deadly. How close? 345? I gotta wait. So many times have I got a game over because I got too ambitious and killed too quickly. you can see, I have a what the heck was that? Yeah, because I got immune suppression, I got a little bit of lethality, and it's killing people. How? 154,000? Yep, now they spotted it. So now they're going to start trying to develop a cure. It's not too lethal, so they're not going to... Not all countries are going to start developing it. There we go. There's no hope for people left, so let's go crazy. Let's go total organ failure, and let's go coma. Let's save it for that. Actually, I don't need these anymore because I'm not infecting anyone. I don't need this. Don't need that. Let's get Polarises. Grab you. Let's grab seizures. And bam! Now let's watch the people die. Ah, this is so morbid.
337 for bubble.
You can pop blue bubbles to decrease their research. Oh wow though. Oh dag. Because everyone's trying to develop it, it's 155 days. Still on time a little bit. I want to save it for insanity. There we go. Let's grab that. And once you kill certain number of people, there's no one left to research, so you're free to just kill everyone. See, now there's no one doing the cure, so now the cure is back up to a year. Let's go ahead and make it more dangerous. Go you, go you. Four, huh? Almost did it, almost did it. Something grab that would do it. This can be fatal. Let's grab that. I'll go wood, go red. I mean, go black. Let's see how we did. Okay, wood graft. Cure graft. Yeah, it took us 866 days. Yeah, average, normal difficulty, complex. Oh, sweet. I learned new gene. These are the genes that you get if you buy the full version. It's pretty cheap. It's fun. I spoiled the guy because I love the Flash version. And there you go. There's Plague Incorporated. And there's good playability because you can try different transmit symptom combos, try different plague types. And it's really fun. It's more it's dark, but it's different. It's a different kind of game that you don't see too often, as I said. And that's all to it. This has been Plague Incorporated. I've been Chad Jojo, and I'll see you next time with another mobile game to try. I came out wrong. You know what I meant. Alright, later.